Hello, my name's Rampant and welcome back to Slay the Spire. We have an Ascension run to do today. It's the silent Ascension level 5, heal less after boss battles. Let's begin. Remove enemies in your X3 combats. Choose a rare card for a curse. No. I could lose my starting relic. Let's see, can I snipe an elite? That would be a no. That would be a possible... There is a possibility here. Yeah, sure. Let's try. Let's try. That's generally a really good boost. A blur is a good pickup early on, isn't it? It's not a great pickup, it's a decent pickup. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's lose some HP. Find Gambling Chip, okay. So this is our second scheduled fight. Energy Potion, and a Cloak and Dagger. Okay, so we just need to have no fights here in this question mark, and then we can choose to go here or here. But we will decide that after the question mark. Okay, so there's a Noxious Fumes, I should pick it up. This is going to be a Noxious Fumes deck. Hopefully I can get Calipers. Yes, Calipers actually, yeah. I wasn't thinking of Calipers, I was thinking of Bronze Scales. But if I can get it, it will be really good. I'm planning on the hard fight. Okay, this was not a fight. In fact, it's actually really good for us. It's a card removal. Alright, so what path are we taking? If I go here to this elite, I will go here for the rest. That's a free upgrade. Then there's a shop at which I can remove a card, and I can go for a second elite if I so choose. Or I could go for a second elite here without a shop, and possibly go for a third. No. I'm gonna go for the shop for the card removal. I actually need 3 strikes here, but... You know, I'm gonna settle with 2. I could have gambled these away. Oops. Okay, Tiny Chest is free. Dodge and roll because we are gonna be planning on picking up a footwork. Here we are upgrading the Noxious Fumes, it's really important. Okay, now the normal fighting starts. I don't need any defensive cards this turn. And I got defensive cards back. I mean, what am I talking about? I keep removing strikes. I mean, I've removed a single strike. It's still something. Actually, double striking here kills. I was thinking about defense, but... Well... I could pick up a Crippling Cloud. But I do have a Noxious Fume. No. I'm gonna rely on Noxious Fumes and Catalysts. I don't need Ninja Scroll, actually. So I'm just gonna take the Sapphire Key. And we are gonna go towards that rest. Oh no, we're a bit short on that. Oh, that's a really good relic for us. I really want to pick up the Noxious Fumes, but I want a card remove more. This was a really good relic for us. So was Bottled Lightning, by the way. Not yet, but later Bottled Lightning would have been a lot better. Here we're gonna upgrade. Probably the Neutralize. 2 turns of weakness is really good. Yeah, he's doing 13 damage. No, I need the Noxious Fumes early. So I'm just gonna remove these. There it is. Oh, the Sneckle Skull would have been great. Can't believe I didn't have money for Sneckle Skull. And it's not even gonna show up anymore. I was fully defended. I should have struck him. Oops. Now we need a single upgraded footwork and we will be golden. No, 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 no. Oh, please be a good face. Oh, it's a neutral face. It does nothing. Okay, so let's get Noxious Fumes up. There it is. Actually, I'm not opening up this turn, so I shouldn't really cycle through my deck. I'm opening up next turn guaranteed because of the poison. Well, should have cycled through my deck. But there's no point in striking really, so I should just dodge and roll. So there's the neutralize. I guess I just defend here. I'll let the poison do its thing. Even though this is a slight DPS race. Yeah, because of this. Oh good, I got 3 strikes. That makes me really happy. Okay, so at least we gotta neutralize this turn. Will help. That negative dex, it's a killer. Okay, next turn it's definitely dead. And dead. Cute. Ooh, wow. Well, at this point I should pick up another Cloak and Dagger. And upgrade them. Because kunai. I shouldn't really rely on kunai. But, you know, 3 strikes. Not using these. I need Noxious Fumes here. There it is. And I can do not 3 strikes. I was hoping to get an early dex here. I can this turn, but that's about it. And I'm not fully defended. I don't need to be, this is not a daily, we are not looking for perfections, we're just looking to win. I can do 3 strikes here. And we have 2 decks now. With 2 decks, this game gets a lot easier. Oh, double Cloak and Dagger. I should play Neutralize, it's worth it. Okay, our poison is slowly building up. We still do need a catalyst. Hopefully 2 catalysts. Just because 2 speed up the process so much. Should have played the Survivor there. I do get 3 attacks here, so extra decks. We're at 4 decks, so at this point we are a fortress. A slightly penetrable fortress, but still a fortress. Okay, blur, dodge and roll. You see 3 cards and we are almost at 30 block. That's why I wanted to upgrade the Cloak and Daggers. It's just so we can benefit from kunai way more. I'm not gonna pick up any more Cloak and Daggers because 2 is more than enough. And at this point I will actually have to remove a couple of defense cards because I just picked up a bunch of them. By that I mean Cloak and Daggers, of course. Gone. It's just, the enemy is just gone. Adrenaline. I don't need die. Pillows. I want to go towards the heart, but you can no longer rest as a killer. But picking up something like I mean, we do have kunai. Philostone would put us at a big risk, but the extra energy could come in handy. You know, I'm gonna pick it up. Hopefully I get the parts I need, the cards I need. I call them parts because, you know, a deck setup has a lot of moving parts to it. Alright, so we can do this late probably. I don't get an upgrade before it though. I wanted to upgrade the other Cloak and Dagger. We get double 3 rests only after it. But we do get an early shop, so that means a card removal. I need to get Noxious Fumes out now. I'm actually gonna keep Cloak and Dagger, because I might get the other one. I did. It's an extra point of dex, and it is useful versus this enemy. With the extra energy, by the way, I'm gonna be able to get the dex a lot more often. So Adrenaline here. There's the dex. And I just blurred to maintain it for next turn, because we're gonna be frail after this turn. There's 24, we're actually fully defended. I will be dodge and rolling. At this point, Noxious Fumes is gonna start doing work. I cannot triple attack, so... It's the frailty. But even with the frailty, with 2 decks, we're doing fine. Actually, I'm playing all these cards. It's not dead, but we haven't taken any damage, so that's a big bonus for us. Explosive Potion. We do have AoE, it's not much, but I think I would rather keep the Fire Potion. Third Cloak and Dagger is too much, isn't it? If I remove all the strikes, I would take a third Cloak and Dagger. All the strikes and maybe like 1 or 2 defense, but... that's probably not gonna happen. And even though I like Dex, I think I like my survival more. I mean, we're gonna have 2 Cloak and Daggers, so that's 2 shivs. Even if we don't get them in the same hand, we do have a neutralize. That there's an option for getting that as well. And I am planning on thinning down this entire deck, only picking up a single footwork here. We don't need any other cards. Single footwork, oh, and a catalyst. At least 1 catalyst, but those exhaust, so we're good. I'm planning on removing these 3 strikes, and possibly 2 defense, so we are going to be thinning down the deck a lot. So I'm actually not going to pick up a Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, this is really good. I really do want a card remove though. So first we card remove because that's more important. And then I'm not picking up anything else. I really wanted the bag of preparations, but you can't. Oh, Ornamental Fan. We are even gonna get Fur Block. I don't want cards up. No, that's the wrong card. I mean, it's fine that it got removed. I don't care that much, but I misclicked there. Yeah, I gained the 5 max HP. Oh, not the Book of Stabbing. Not with the Fellow Stone. Anything but the Book of Stabbing. This is bad. I'm gonna have to use most of my potions here. So we don't care about the strike. These defense we don't care. The blur, sure. I want the other Cloak and Dagger, there it is. So let's see. His special ability is nothing. He just gains more HP. Because these super elites have something going on them. Okay, so Noxious Fumes, double cloak. Definitely should use the Dex potion beforehand. Adrenaline. We are going to be using the blur here and the dodge and roll. So this and next turn we're defended, mostly. Okay, good, more Dex. We are going to need all the Dex here. Because we do not kill fast. We kill very slowly without a catalyst. Like, really slowly. Yeah, I'm playing all these. At this point I might take some draw. Like a backflip. I'm definitely playing this. And 3 defense. Probably should have played a strike there. It was some extra damage. As you can see, we're not killing fast enough. So he's gonna start scaling really rapidly. I'm gonna use the Fire Potion if I need to, and I probably will need to. Right. I guess you cloak first because it doesn't really matter. Just play as many cards as you can. I'm defending for roughly 50, but he's starting to do a lot of damage. Good thing I got a neutralize there. I still don't need to use the Fire Potion yet. That was our first point of damage, our first wound. The cycle is about to start slowing down for us. I will use the fire potion. Do I use it now? Yeah, just use it. Okay, we didn't take damage there. We just need to survive this turn as well. And we will. Yeah, he's dead. There it is. Omamori and an emerald key. We got a fire potion bag. We're not taking any of these. Okay, this was really good. Now I just need to rest and get that. But I really want the cloak and dagger first. As soon as I got the cloak and dagger upgraded, so next thing I'm getting the extra thing. The extra key, the last key we need. Runic Dodecahedron, okay. We are defending ourselves a lot. Orichalcum's never gonna trigger for us though. I'm recalling for the ruby key. And we're heading towards the slate. Again. I would rather have Catalyst. First things first, I need to start focusing down the wizard. He should be dead. Neutralize the back one. We are fully defended. So I'm actually gonna double strike the shield bearer. The shield gremlin, sorry. And the poison will take care of all of them. Yeah, he might choose to attack, but we already have 2 decks. And he didn't. There's no point in striking any one of these. This one's dead, this one's gonna die in a couple of turns. So he might resummon. The thing is that we do AoE damage, it's just... we don't do too much AoE damage. We do it slowly. It needs to build up. So it's gonna be hard to kill the minions, but at a certain point the Gremlin Leader is just gonna be taking like 20-25 damage per turn, so we should be good there. I need to kill the fat Gremlin first, not touching the mad one because he does scale up in strength. So first the fat one. As soon as I have a little bit more poison on the mad one, I'm gonna deal with him. Neutralize on the exact turn I need it. Yeah, just play out these. Okay, now I can kill the mad gremlin. I definitely will. Okay, the leader is half dead. Yeah, blur. I don't need to use the fire potion here. We haven't taken any damage. We're actually kind of safe for now. He does scale up though. That is something we have to keep in mind, that the gremlin leader does scale up. He's on plus 13 strength now. So he's gonna do a really big hit soon. Yep, there it is. I didn't get a neutralize though, but I did have a blur last round, so we are really good here. And at this point we have 7 decks. We might actually not need a footwork, but the thing is, as soon as you play footwork, it's 3 decks. It guarantees your safety, unlike Kunai. Kunai, you know, you might not get to play 3 strikes early, especially 3 attacks early. Especially considering that I am planning on removing all the strikes. We might not get a Cloak and Dagger and the Neutralize in the same hand, or double Cloak and Dagger, you never know. You gotta keep the blur, just gonna remove these 2. Double Cloak and Dagger. First we play one of them so I can get the decks. Even though I have Anchor. Yeah, just saying. He's not actually gonna attack next turn, I didn't need to blur, but eh. Thing is, we play a lot of skills, so I'm actually gonna use the... Actually, what is the boss fight? Collector. I don't need the poison potion versus the collector. He uses a lot of the daisies. We use a lot of skills, so actually that's why I wanted to poison him. Just get this fight over as quickly as possible. Because that just added 2 daisies. Okay, this is... I'm not playing with defend here. I don't need to. And he's gone. A dex potion, okay. Here. Probably the no, not the blur, the dodge and roll. Then it's probably adrenaline. Okay, these guys scale up really quickly, so I need to be careful. I don't need defense the first turn. There's the Noxious Fume. I'm just gonna start targeting the back one. Adrenaline. Ah, we got a blur. Sure. That's gonna help defend this for the next couple of turns. Okay. Sure, more blur. Don't mind if I do. The back one is almost dead. These two are gonna take a lot of work though. I'm actually fully defended. Yeah, a lot of work. Should have picked up that crippling cloud, shouldn't I? Okay, so starting on the middle one, neutralizing the front one. I'm still fully defended actually, yeah, because of the neutralize. But I won't be really soon. And that's when things are gonna get bad for us. Example, now I'm not. Now it's just me defending. And hoping not to die. Oh, that should be good. Oh, wrong target. What is dead, so we are good. This is probably the best deck you can run, by the way. It's the safest deck. I want specifically not an acrobatics, even though it's upgraded. I want a backflip. Because it provides block. And this is heavily a block-based run. A defensive run. We still don't have a footwork or a catalyst, but we are making it work. Not sure for how long, but we are making it work. I don't need defense here. These are the only ones I can keep. Noxious Fumes is up. Let's start getting the dex up. I'm not going to use the dex potion yet, because I don't need to. Yeah, because I'm about to get a second point of dex. Yeah, I don't need the dex potion anymore. At 2 points of dex, we're really good. Yeah, this enemy does apply frailty. But I mean, that's not gonna be a big deal when we get to like 5 decks. Especially with the blur in the deck. The blur is really helping us out a lot. I'm targeting the collector, by the way, because these will eventually die, and they don't do that much damage unlike the collector. Collector does a lot of damage. Yeah, he's about to debuff me. I need to be stronger. That was not 3 attacks. Okay, that was 3 attacks. Yeah, he was fully blocked. I shouldn't have attacked him, but oh well. Didn't get to 5 decks, but we should still be fine. Yeah, I'm vulnerable. I should have killed these. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore him. Yeah, that's not happening. I mean, this is not gonna kill anything, but I still gotta play it. Yeah, I'm not fully defended. I can use a fire potion here. It's fine. This one. A double cloak and dagger after neutralize. Yeah, we're at 5 decks now. Even with frailty, our normal defense, non-upgraded defense are 7 block. And our upgraded dodge and roll is 8. Oh, the missing catalyst. If only I had one. I mean, yeah, we're defending well, but this is a really slow kill. And it's only gonna get slower from now on, because the enemies are just gonna get tougher and tougher. Oh, should have played the strike there. I mean, there's nothing I can do here. I am surprised that the collector hasn't actually resummoned anything yet. I mean, it's not that unusual for him not to resummon, but he does resummon from time to time. Oh, there's the resummon. But the collector's gone. He chose a bad turn to resummon. After image isn't bad, but we don't need it. Ooh, sorry about that. After image isn't bad, but we do not need it. Curse Key? I mean, do I need more? I do need a couple more relics. I don't need to heal. And Black Star, maybe? Yeah, Black Star. I don't need the extra energy, that's the thing. 4 is enough. 4 is more than enough. We have all the keys, check, so we don't have to follow a specific path. I want the path with the most elites and the most rests, and there's 2 shops here as well. 1 rest, 2 rest, 3 rest. Yeah, and 2 shops. Why not? There's only 1 elite though on it. This one has 2 elites on it, but with no shops and 1 less. No, the same amount of rests. No shops. I want shops because I want to remove cars, and there's 2 shops. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. I don't care. I'm going there, like there specifically. Thing is though, we stand no chance against the heart without, at the very least, a liquid balance potion. We hadn't offered. There has been an offer of caltrops. Ooh boy. Okay. 3 defense. Yep, there's a drill one. Fumes. I'm gonna start hitting the spiker because it's actually gonna be really hard to deal with him. Not hard, just long. Like really long. As soon as he gets to like 10ish, I'm not gonna be able to attack him. Probably can't attack him now, so can't attack him now. Good thing I blurred last round. Repulsor's gonna be a bit annoying. That one's gone. Time to work on the repulsor. It should be a lot better now. Repulsor is dead. Now we just need to deal with the spiker, and we're gonna draw. Yeah, I thought we were gonna draw all dazes, but we didn't. Actually, gonna strike here. It's gone. Skill potion. There is a deadly poison which I actually don't want. I want a catalyst. Defend. Gonna go. There's an adrenaline. I had a neutralize. Should have played that first. Oh, more decks. Your blocker does kill every turn. That's why I hate him. That's why everybody hates the double or blocker fight. They put burns, they scale up, and they always attack. There's no resting. They just keep attacking. So if you're running a slow deck like mine, you're in sort of a trouble. You're in sort of trouble. Lots and lots of trouble. Mine is a slow deck though. It's dead. I should still defend against the burn. I mean, none of these. Okay, this is gonna be a really slow fight. If you were ever wondering how a really slow fight looks like, this is gonna be it. 4, 5, I'm gonna need to draw a neutralize here. There it is. Because I want the double decks. Gonna help. I'm gonna split the damage. Probably should have focused on drawing new noxious units because it's important, instead of the double decks. Now I just need to be splitting my damage against these enemies. They are all synced up. This was supposed to be fixed months ago. It happens, you know. It's rare though that they will be synced up. But what this means is that there's gonna be a single turn like this where they are gonna be insanely powerful. And you actually need to defend. You see? I was thinking of getting the decks, but... Okay, now they unsynced. Now they desynced. Sorry. Not unsynced, desynced. Ooh. I need to keep them at more or less the same amount of HP. Because the bad thing about Noxious Fumes versus these guys is that if you don't have Specimen Jar, I believe it was called, the poison will just vanish off of them, and when they respawn, you're gonna have to start all over again. I mean, yeah, they'll be at half HP, but you're still starting all over. More or less. You have no poison on them. Okay, they're dead in 2 turns. I just need to defend. And this is a good amount of defensive cards, and they are dead at the end of this turn. The one that's coming. This turn. At this point, I will actually pick up 6 Noxious Fumes. I wasn't going to. I prefer picking up a Catalyst. But one hasn't showed up. This is the final floor, and I am beginning to be really worried that one might never show up. I would still pick up an extra Catalyst. Only one though. I was planning on picking up 2, but since we have double Noxious Fumes now, which is something that normally you don't need to run, 1 is more than enough. But because we have double Noxious Fumes, I don't need 2 Catalysts. And they're both upgraded, so that's 6 poison per turn, per round, turn, whatever you want to call it. Probably should have played my shifts first. There you see, poison is stacking up a lot quicker now. I have a skill potion. I might as well use it because I'm probably never going to use it otherwise. Should I pick an art? Yeah, you know. It's free. And you know what I like about Neutralize? Absolutely nothing. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I love Neutralize. Neutralize is insane. And we have 3 of them now. And yes, I know I didn't need to use the Nightmare, but you know, 3 neutralizes, I mean 4 total in the deck, that's permanent weakness. But there are gonna be turns like this where I don't get any defensive cards. Oh boy, did I just do a really big screw up? Just because of the fun of it. That's ooh, that's a lot of damage. I just noticed it was 11 by 5. There's a regen potion. I mean, I don't... Accuracy. There's a backflap. Go to the left, stick to the left. Whetstone. I'm still removing those. I don't care. I don't need them. That's not how we deal our damage. Alright, so I'm keeping the backflip. Strike, defend, and cloak and dagger. Yeah, these all can stay. Alright, so first things first, cloak and dagger and then neutralize. Get that dex up. Then we're adrenaline. There's double noxious fumes. Dodge roll, and I can backflip for a blur. Didn't get a blur, but I did get a back stab, right? It was called backstab, right? Cloak and dagger. Oops. I don't know. I was thinking of backstab for some reason. Maybe. Maybe not. This was a wrong target. This was a bad hand for us. Good thing that none of them are attacking. Yeah, I'm not hitting any of these. His spikers are dead. Weak potion. Maybe not. Here, I need to upgrade, I guess, a blur? Sure, why not? Blur is a guaranteed play. Unlike a defend. Oh boy. Without a catalyst, this enemy could kill us. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I do keep 1 strike. Alright, so regen potions definitely get popped here. Double cloak. If I play double noxious fumes, I'm not gonna be able to play the strike for the extra dex, and I do want the strike. So single noxious fumes because, yeah, poison is not really gonna kill this enemy. I need noxious fumes. I got cloak and dagger. Could have played more defensive cards. Don't need to. I mean, we're really slowly chipping away at the 500 health he has. Big giant head. Blur. Yeah. At least we have 5 decks, but that's not gonna matter in like 5 turns when he starts doing 100 damage. Dodge and roll. But yeah, he's doing way too much damage to me. That's 34 with the weakness, just saying. Oh, this is a bad fight. If I had a smoke bomb, I would have probably used it like at the beginning of the fight. I'm fully defended, so I don't need to get the dex early. So I'm definitely playing the double strike, right? Yeah. I just need to get the extra damage out. Okay, yeah, you see 42 with weakness. I will need to actually play the defend last here for the extra 2 points of dex. We're at 9 dex. A single dodge roll is 30 block. Of course over 2 rounds, but it is 30 block. A single blur is 17. So next turn we are impenetrable. Oh yeah, right, I forgot he hits for like 50 damage. So the strike should be the last thing we play. A single catalyst would have made this fight a lot quicker and a lot less painless. A lot less painful, sorry. I was just looking at the 71 damage, I was like, I don't think I've ever seen him do 70 damage before. It's 71 because of the Pillow Stone. I don't think I've ever gone so long in fighting the big giant head. And we started taking damage. That's the only things I'm playing. Okay, he's gone. A single catalyst would have made that. Ooh, Paper Crane. And a really late frozen egg. But we got Paper Crane, which is really good. Boot. It actually will come in use. The shields will do 1 more damage. I guess I'm upgrading a defender. I don't have another choice. Priority card removal. Now this would lower the cost of the card removal. No catalyst. I would just like to point out, no catalyst. There is another Noxious Fumes, which at this point I might actually consider. Is it Dono deck? It's not. It's actually Time Eater. And I have no liquid bronze, I have no nothing, so the next card remove was going to be 150, so I need to have 150 left over. Strikes are going out. So I can spend 200. No, less, because if I want to buy a liquid bronze, I need to have at least 210-ish. So I can spend 140. Noxious Fumes. Oh, and there was a fight here. Okay, so this, and even this go away. Noxious, noxious. Neutralize, double cloak. Okay, we're good. This is a triple Noxious Fumes deck. This is something I'm pretty sure I've never done. Like, I was thinking there for a second, have I ever done this? With 3 Noxious Fumes and no footworks? I would just like to point out we are winning this off the back of Kunai and Cloak and Dagger. That's what's making this deck work. Because we actually haven't gotten a single footwork. Hit this one. There's a dodge roll. So now that's 9 poison per turn, so that's gonna speed up our fighting a little bit. Thing is though, the heart gets artifacting from time to time. So yeah, it could be an issue. We don't need any of these. Come on, liquid bronze. Nope. There's another noxious. Is my game bugged? No, seriously, I'm starting to actually think about it. Like, Noxious Fumes was here in the last shop, so was Cloak and Dagger here on this in the last shop. I don't need these potions. I want a liquid bronze potion. At this point, I might actually remove a defend, keep a single strike in. Because I'm planning on doing something really stupid. Like buying the other Noxious Fumes. And now watch me get a Catalyst in this fight. That's 4 Noxious. If I get them all in my opening hand after a calculated gamble, I'm gonna be left without any energy. But there are points at which that's a good thing, like in this fight. He's not attacking, so. There it is. Okay, that's 12. A single Catalyst, seriously. At this point, I might actually not pick up a Catalyst. I mean, I won't need it at this point. I have scalability by itself because I have 4 Noxious. Okay, I might have at one point done a 3 Noxious Fumes deck. A 4 though. That's entirely like new to me. Blur and Strike. They're doing 5 because of the boot, so that's really nice. At the very least, we are ending fights a lot quicker. But we're gonna see how the 4 Noxious Fumes build deals with bosses. It deals great with elites, apparently, and normal enemies, but what about bosses? Do keep in mind that this is a build that is, again, I will repeat myself, that is entirely winning off the back of, well, Kunai, really. I didn't get a Catalyst here. So we are grading an extra defend. It will be useful in the shield and spear fight. Not so much versus the Time Eater. We do play a little bit of cards, but we don't play too many cards. Are these? No, I'm removing these 3. Okay, Noxious. These need to go out. Okay. Adrenaline. Backflip because I need more attacks. Okay. Exactly what I wanted to happen. Now I just blur. I'm gonna be fully defended for this and the next round. This round, basically. I definitely am cloaking and daggering here. And you know what? Blur again. At this point, I just need to defend. A catalyst, you know? Just saying. Might as well trigger him, alright? Yeah, there is. There's no point in leaving myself playing just one card next turn. Okay, I can get an extra dex here. He's scaling a little bit faster than we are, but dex is a bit more powerful, in my opinion. For us, not for them. For them it's not that powerful. For us, because we are a mainly defensive deck, that's why it's so powerful. 10? 11? Yeah, the best we can do. Haven't gotten an extra point of dex, which is really bad. In a while, that's what I'm gonna say, in a while. It's not about hitting him, it's about getting dex. There's dodge and roll and upgraded defend, and I'm fully defended. I've been fully defended for a while, but you know. I shouldn't play Cloak and Dagger because I don't need to. But at the same, yeah, I shouldn't. I should just not play it. I have to play it. It's gonna get a shiv into my deck, but at the very least, I don't get to play only a single card next turn. Because that's annoying, playing only a single card. Okay, he's thingying. I should just get an extra point of dex and move on. Because I cannot kill. I could have killed that, couldn't I? The backflip was there, wasn't there? Ah. Okay, we're starting over. From the halfway mark. From the enemy's save point, basically. Should have used the better defense. So I believe there will be a shop on the next floor. I keep forgetting. Yeah, you know, just a note, you know, like a tip from me to you. It's normally a really good idea when you're fighting the time meter to actually, you know, keep an eye on the timer here. It's really useful. I actually have to use the dex potion. I mean, I don't have to, but I don't want to take this much damage. That was by 3, wasn't it? Now, I would just like to point out that that was my own stupidity. Because what happened there is I was really caught up in the moment. I was getting overconfident. Which is a slow and instant. And I'm not gonna repeat that anymore. I got overconfident there. I didn't check the timer. I played double Cloak and Dagger. That put a lot of shivs into my deck, into my relatively thin deck. And I drew those shivs and died. Because this was supposed to be unlosable, by the way. Yep. Well, we could have even gotten to the heart. Possibly even did some damage to it. Not saying killed it, saying did some damage to it. This is... I'm never gonna live past this episode, am I? Oh, it's annoying. This was my own fault. This was a perfect run. It was perfect. And I made one mistake at the end. Anyway, my name has been Rampant Mystic. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Slay the Spire, and I hope to see you all in the next one, where I promise I will not make such a stupid mistake.